cash. Like it's a body if I can't get the crash. I think the diesel my
41 World.
DJ Definite.
Yo, you already know what it is. It's your boy Loyal Lou checking in. We are here live on the Let's Talk About It podcast. And on this episode, we have another great special guest in the building. Not new to the podcast, but another, like I said, it's another special guest. Without further ado, we got one of Orlando's DJs, not just a regular DJ, but one of those most talked about, one of the most hated on DJs in the city. We got Oni Group's own DJ Definite in the building.
What's up, Loyal Lou? Thank you for having me. Thank you for the invite. First exclusive after You Know What. We're going to talk about it in a few.
Bit of that, and we're gonna talk about all of that. So it's been a little bit since you've been back on here, man. Catch us up, update us, how you been, what's new, what's going on. Give me a little bit of what's going on with you, brother.
Man, a lot of groundwork. Constantly trying to reinvent myself, tap into different markets, different demographics, different types of music. You know, every time I get on the set, I pride myself in bringing that vibe because that's, I believe, is the first thing that gets you in the door. Everything else is second. Had a great international trip recently that we'll touch up on that opened a lot of different doors and will open a lane which I've been fiending for a while to be, you know, global and touch different cultures and a lot of different things. The U.S. is great, but I'm hungry for more.
We're gonna talk about that international market and the trip and all that. But to catch up to people, to the new audience that hasn't watched your previous episode that you was on.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you? What do you do? What are you about? Talk to them.
DJ Definite, born and raised in New York City, lived in some time over there in the West Coast, out in Seattle. And then I moved here to Orlando 2016. Always had a passion for DJing music growing up in New York City, so I pursued it here. And I've been hustling since and been doing great. Left my 9-to-5 in like 2019 and haven't looked back, thankfully. So we're grinding and, you know, things are coming into fruition, thankfully.
Can't deny that. Can't deny that. Since you've been in the city of Orlando, I've seen you come up from ground zero to the level that you are now, and from a person that be moving around, that be in the industry, I could personally say that I've seen you start from the bottom, work. You're from the hole in the wall clubs to the biggest clubs in the city to now you're going international, man. And I can't do nothing but give you your praises and give you your love and give you your flowers for that because it's hard work. And a lot of people in your position that just, let's say, because it's not a knock to you, but you just recently started DJing.
Yeah, compared to I'm still new to a lot of guys. A lot of guys been doing this minimum 10 years. So
yeah,
I've been doing it. Let's say 2019 is when I broke out into the clubs. Take away COVID, it was at a year and a half at least.
Yeah.
So let's say I've been outside 3 years, really.
Right.
So I always say I'm still new to the game. Yeah, I might be doing certain things, but I'm still hungry, still learning.
Absolutely. But in that short amount of time, what you have accomplished and what you have done it speaks volumes to your grind, to your hustle, to your dedication to the craft. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to share that with you. I'm gonna give you your flowers and let you know that, bro.
Appreciate that.
From the outside looking in, I see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And I also got to give I know this pod is about you, but also to your team, to your squad, to your company that you're a part of, Oni Group. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Oni Group, what is Oni Group? For the ones that don't know what it is and what Oni stands for, can you break that down for us?
Yeah, Oni Group stands for Orlando, New York. As of now, the founders are me and Eli, my boy Eli, also my manager,
right?
Personal best friend, all of that good stuff. So Eli was originally, he was kind of the founder. We had an artist at the time, Joey and me DJing, grinding at a certain level in our life. So like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna make the entertainment company. We already got the artists and the DJ, so we gonna do our own shit and move our way and get etc. So that's where it started. And then, stuff developed over the years, and you know, my career has transcended, and it has evolved because, let's say, at the time Eli actually founded it, it wasn't, he didn't think this is where I wanted to go with it. You know what I'm saying? Like my hunger or my passion or my drive to actually make it work. Not only, yeah, I'm DJing, but the company's an entertainment company. We have a few parties here in Orlando. We do parties now. We're going to do them internationally. We're doing parties outside of town. So that my view as a DJ and branding wise and all of that stuff, I do it for myself already. So with that style coming into the company and Eli on the business end and thinking in a different manner, it works. So that's what Only Group is.
So how is that being a co-partner in an entertainment company from being you have to basically have two hats. You definitely got to be do your role as the DJ, but you also have to do the business side. Or do you just leave that to your partner and you just handle the music? Or is that a marriage that you guys worked out?
Yeah, it's a balance, and it works out great. It's, let's say, to easily compare it, it's like a good cop, bad cop. Okay. So Eli's a good cop. I'm the bad cop. I might look at stuff more rash and cutthroat because
that's
the
cap.
game I'm in.
That's cap. You're the good cop. Eli's the bad cop.
Shit.
Fuck with you. No, go ahead.
It might, and if people think that, that's great. That's
great.
Fire.
That's fire. Okay.
But so I might look at stuff that way because I'm a DJ and I deal with different shit in the nightlife that my guard is up. You know what I'm saying? So,
absolutely.
Or stuff I've been through, or I know the pattern, and E might not know it. So I tell him, but it's not hard because he handles certain things. He goes about things a certain way. And the point of having a partner is you trust their method. You're going to trust their opinion. Even if you don't agree. There's been mad times I'm like, all right, E, we're going to do it your way. All right, I'll listen. Yeah. Do it your way. And if it happens the way he said, awesome. All right. And it's probably right. And that has happened most of the time. Sometimes it doesn't go that way. And it's not like I told you so, but I told him, like, yo, E, like, there's times I surrender to your command. You got to sometimes just listen to me. So it's not hard because I'm on the back end of it. I'm the DJ. I still have that face. He's a promoter face. But at the end of the day, he gets the deals. He asks me the opinion. And I'm like a kind of type of silent partner with opinions. You know, like, even if I'm not so prideful that I need to be included in a certain party, et cetera, because I understand there's pieces, there's branding, there's a lot of other things that it's not, that he might not want to put me on. It's just the situation is not for me, but I'll still give that opinion of, I think you should have these pieces on there, or this, or have this look, or whatever. Just because I'm not on set doesn't mean it's not my name. It's my company as well. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So yeah, so it's kind of, it's not hard because, both personalities, it goes together. We each have a different day. He's hard on something one day and rash, and I'm like, oh, relax. And then tomorrow is the other way around. So it's just a balance, really.
Yeah, it's
a journey. Yeah.
And from also being in this business, you feel me? My older brother's a DJ, and I often ask him on his feedback. Even though even like you said, even if you're not involved with the party, you ask what's going on. You feel me? Because a DJ and a promoter has two different visions. You feel me? You're seeing things from up there, from behind the turntables. Just you're watching the crowd. A promoter is watching the door. He's watching. He's also watching the crowd, but he's watching the door. He's watching the vibe. He's watching what people are doing in the sections. You feel me? Like, and you're just focused on
the setting the vibe, setting the tone.
The setting the tone of it all. So you feel me? So that's a great marriage. That's a great balance to have between partners. You know what I'm saying?
And it's been, not to cut you off, it's been a challenge too, because it's opened my eyes to looking at it from his end, what he deals with his partners. You're one of them. So, and you don't leak too much info because those are your guys' conversations, but I kind of understand, okay, I got to look at stuff on a different aspect. So I've adjusted to it well. I looked at things, both as a promoter and a DJ, but I don't take on the look or title as the promoter. I go like this. I point at him. Yo, nah, he's that. I'm the DJ.
Yeah.
Or people, sometimes, we laugh and stuff, and people go to him like about certain things.
And he still comes to you, talk to you about it.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, it's fine. That's I don't need that praise. Like, we're gonna speak about it on a business level, and that's the thing too. I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely built my character in a lot of ways because at the end of the day, this DJ thing is a business. A lot of guys. I was one take a lot of stuff personal. Like an artist would.
Right.
So I've grown my knowledge and my understanding of you got to move as a business. So now that I have a promo company, it's not just about me. It's about him. It's about the team. It's about the overall picture. So it's business, So a lot of people don't understand that they burn bridges early, or they act a way, or they brand themselves in a way that they can't open that door. So it's along with his knowledge of previous businesses,
Speaking of business, sorry to cut you off. Speaking of business, and not taking things personal, bro. Your name gets mentioned a lot. You feel me? And I'm not sure. I'm sure you're aware of it, or maybe you're not aware of it. But there's certain group chats that be going around the city, and there's certain be promoters and DJs in these group chats. You feel me? And your name pops up a lot. And the business and the feelings, and I'm not sure if you're aware that your name.
I have receipts.
Perfect. So how do you, and for someone that has receipts, like you say, you don't pop your shit like I think someone would. You feel me?
Yeah.
How do you hold on to not saying fuck y'all niggas, pardon my French, and just going ham on social media, or when you're in the club just popping your shit and all that?
It's been very hard. Like right now, my blood is boiling since you just said that. But y'all didn't even know this, right? But I started off here talking. I talk a lot of shit. I had that persona, whatever. But I'm a New York guy. That's what we do. I was looking at it from, that's the sport of it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand that. So with the help of my partner and the promo company, look, at the end of the day, that rubs people off the wrong way. And even though if you might be right, it gets looked at wrong. Cut that shit out. So it's taking time. It wasn't a night and day thing. There's still times I post something and my manager's like, yo, delete that.
Yeah.
2 minutes. I'm like, fuck, all right. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
And also what really has, not just my promo company, but also what really makes me bite my tongue is like, it's bigger than the local chatter and the local bullshit.
Right.
I have different eyes watching me now. I have different owners watching me. Now I have different people watching me across the world. So why am I going to post something to some local guy and give him attention when other people that are going to put a lot of money in my pocket and changing my life going to look at that like, he might be a liability to the business if this high. Yeah. So that's what I really keep it PG. I try my best.
I respect it. And I know it's hard. And I know it's hard. Speaking of controversy in the city and talk and gossip and tick for tack type thing, there was not recently, but a couple months back, there was a podcast, which I haven't seen another episode from this podcast. They went to a certain not club, to a certain after hours. We don't have to mention the name or whatever. But the workers from that had not, I don't want to say it wasn't great things about to say, but they had an opinion about you. You feel me? How did you receive that? How did you take that? What did that do to you when you heard what they said?
When I first saw that, I was happy. Hey, my name was mentioned. And whatever. It's never bad publicity.
Do you mind sharing what they said about you?
Yeah, they said something about, it was a Latin venue.
It's a Latin venue. You play too much hip hop.
Yeah, it was terrible. Oh, this is Latin venue. He brings that downtown shit here, etc.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you know, over time, I have gotten that from the what we doing the cheers.
Now I need a refill, but we could do a cheers.
Oh,
Salute.
cheers! Okay, yeah, facts. Oh, we got refills and shit. Bet.
Yeah, you already know. Hey, man, this is the Let's Talk About It podcast, man. We keep it
I'm
flowing here. You know what I'm saying? We keep it flowing.
So you know, it was a Latin venue, and you know, whoever they interviewed, in my opinion, weren't really qualified to be asked that question, but. It's whatever. But they don't understand other factors. They look at it from, some DJs look at it from the DJ aspect and they cannot look at it from the promoter's side, right? Mm-hmm. Or a bottle girl might look at it from her pocket and not the business of the promoter and the party. The promoter might look at it one way and not be able to comprehend how the owner looks at things, So in this case, they ask certain people from their personal opinion, but they don't understand the other aspect. Like, let's say, maybe I was booked and I have a party downtown, and that's the crowd I brought. So they're going to spend money if I play the shit they want. Why would I play otherwise? Etc. As an example, And anyway, in this game, salute. And anyway, in this game, Lou, there's always, you already know. You've been around. You have a brother that DJs. Shout out Perfecto. People are fly-by-night people in this shit. People get here yesterday and they draw an opinion from the niggas they see right now.
Right.
But they don't know people's history or what they've done or who they've been with and what they play already. So I didn't really take it to heart. I was just like, all right, man.
That's how they felt.
It is what it is. But, I guarantee you put me on set in the most Spanish party ever, I'm going to do the job. Or the most hood party and get on a Sunday, I'm going to do the job. Mm-hmm. White people party, I'm going to do the job. So it really, I appreciate it, though, because my name was in chatter. A lot of people came up to me after that, like, yo, you heard what they said about you? I don't agree with that, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I don't get it, bro. I'm here. Look, I'm in this after right now, and it's Spanish as fuck. It's Puerto Ricans in here.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. It's going to happen. That's small talk.
Speaking of that, it's small talk, but speaking just to I'm not going to, delve too deep into that situation. But that scenario, what do you think happened in that scenario that those people would say that about you? Is it just because it was just you just got there and you was just going through your transitions of music, or
it's just I think I love my Latinos. It's just I think sometimes some of them have no patience with hearing hip hop. If it's not Latin, if it's 3 songs, you're a hip hop DJ.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, we got to cater to, there's mad other people here. And,
absolutely.
And I understand that. So some people just don't have that patience and they just knock you off for that. So I can't please everybody at the end of the day. So really, it's take it for what it is. And maybe if they said, or somebody else says something that makes sense, I might take it into account, maybe adjust my shit or be like, oh, well, let me re-identify myself. But, It was cool though. It was a cool few weeks when I heard that.
Yeah. Thank you for keeping my name in the city popping like that.
I've learned that.
People, I felt like people that didn't know you knew you after that. So
yeah, they gonna look and then
the hate sometimes.
And I look at it as it's the journey of whatever town you're in. Whatever local city you're in, whatever spots you touch, eventually you're going to have, like I said, new people become in the nightlife and they draw their opinion because they've worked 3 months. And some people get used to a certain thing and see you often, you know what I'm saying? So it's a journey of dealing with a local community. Yeah. It's always gonna happen.
It's a battle.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, at the end of the day, you can't please everybody.
Yeah, nah. And then at the end of the day, all the Latin owners in the city know I'll do the job. They fit my phone. They know what's up. Different things happen. Different situations happen that I might not work with them for 6 months and then come back. The nightlife is constantly evolving, but I'm also evolving with it, and I'm doing my thing. At the end of the day, I try not to take a lot of things personal because everybody gets talked about. The greats, the legends get talked about. So
who am I? In a negative way.
Yeah. So, and if they still out there rocking and doing their thing.
Why can't you?
Correct.
Exactly. Speaking of the city and the nightlife, at to this point, what has been one of your greatest like in the city? Not nothing else in the city. What has been one of your like most fondest moment that to this day you like? Damn, that was popping. That was great. That was a great vibe. That was a great experience. Do you have one of those?
Yeah. One, it was a while ago when Guilt used to be open. I did a party for Mello. Shout out to Mello. I DJ'd a Sunday for him. And you know how Sundays are.
Crazy.
That was.
It's a vibe. It gets crazy over there. It's like
And then,
it's like a club slash strip club slash like it's a vibe over there.
Yeah, not a lot of guys could do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, I'm a Latino doing that. So I was already out of like, you know what I'm saying? I was walking through to the stage. People was like,
who the hell is this?
Trying to say, man, yo, bro, you lost, bro? Like,
yeah.
Nah, bro, I do this. Like, you know? So that was one of those moments, like, not even that I was doing the party because it was lit, but it was more for myself. Like, yo, like, yeah, you could do this crowd too. Mm-hmm. Like, you do your homework. You move to the, you know, South. You do the South. You do the up North stuff. You do everything. And that's what it's about. It's about learning the culture that you're in. So that was a dope moment because that party, you already know, was lit. Another moment I had was I did Beecham one time on a Friday. You already know how Beecham used to get a few years ago. It still does. I just haven't been in a while. But that was another major, you know, it was every DJ's goal here at one point or another. So from the top of my head, those are top two moments. I was like,
who has the best customer service when it comes to nightlife in the city of Orlando? That you've experienced, not outside of just like outside of being a DJ, but just like as a patron, or you've heard people of your customer service and your
customer service as far as like bartenders, bottles.
Yeah. As a night, like as a venue, not as a promotion company, but as like a venue, like what that you could say like you got feedback like, yo, that club, that place has been awesome. Like them people,
like I would want to go there to spend my money.
Yeah.
Definitely Euphoria.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. They do things well. Like, not even that they showed me love just because I'm in the industry and they know that, but I watched them, again, as a promoter, put my promoter cap on, and as a DJ, how they operate of making people feel great that they're spending money there. That's fire. Like, I want to feel like a king if I buy one bottle and you bring 6 girls out.
Yeah.
That's not everywhere. So that's from the top of my head.
Euphoria has a great vibe.
That is what it's about. It's about the service. Everybody sells the same bottles, the same drinks. It's about how you get served at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
I don't want to be thinking about if I need a refill, if I need orange juice, if I need pineapple juice, if I need a refill. Like, I'm from New York City. They bring it. You need a refill here. Like, I don't want to think about that shit.
Yeah, take care of it. It's taken care of.
I'll spend, just don't make me ask for it.
Yeah. Going back to your craft and going back to what you do as a DJ, since you've first started DJing to the point that you are now, what have you learned? What has changed in your craft and in your DJ career? What has changed?
Just thinking about things on the bigger picture, not underestimating who's watching me. As far as for the business aspect, you know, because we all do it. We look at who looks at our story. But I've learned your number might be 500, your number might be 100, might be 1,000, but I guarantee you, way more people peep that story than the number shows.
Correct.
So I've taken that into account. Like, hey, this is bigger than, you know, people talk. That one guy might look at it, or that one girl, but she's talking to 10 other people.
Yeah.
Or, yo, look. So that's what's changed. The how to move more as a business and stuff. Because, yeah, my talent is there. My talent is great. My look is there. All of that good stuff. But, again, with the experience of having a promo company, it's sometimes about more than that.
More than that.
And I want to be included in those conversations, so I have to readjust my personal stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
So recently you took a trip international.
Yes.
Not
just anywhere.
No. One more
It
again.
wasn't a 3-hour flight.
Not just no en la OBT.
Él lo dijo, no fui yo.
No en la OBT.
Él lo dijo, no fui yo.
No al doblar la esquina. From not my Spanish speakers, not around the corner. My man went international. He took a multi-hour flight. You know, what, 12, 14?
Yeah, it was like 13 going, 17 back.
Crazy. For the ones that don't know, you recently just touched down in Abu Dhabi, Dubai.
UAE, United Arab Emirates.
Yes. Dubai.
Like 2 weeks ago. So this is fresh.
Yo, between you and Eli's post on Instagram, bro, I thought you guys were coming out with a fucking album. yo, the post, the pictures is like, I was no cap, yo. I was vicariously living that trip through y'all, through just the pictures, and I feel some type of way because you were. I was supposed to go.
It was a week off. You should have been there.
I got the notification a little bit too late. If I would have gotten it 2 days earlier, I would have been out there with y'all. You feel me? Yo, talk to me about that trip. Talk to me about that experience, Dubai, DJing, what you experienced, what you did, what you absorbed, what you learned. Bro, talk to me. Tell me. Like, that's fire, bro.
Thank you, bro. Yes. Got to give credit to the team. My man, you know him, my man Yusuf.
Yes.
He's from out there.
Absolutely.
And
what's up, my brother?
Yes, my guy. He's cultivated certain relationships out there to make it happen. And it also didn't happen. He didn't just do that because we're friends. You know, it's been over a year. It's been like 2 years probably now that we've been friends.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, that you have seen me grow and always grinding and changing my sound. Like, we do a party every Thursday at Tier.
Absolutely.
So you hear DJs all the time, and you know for a fact I don't play the same set, right? I always try to play the new stuff, or I just read the crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So Yusuf has seen that, and has seen the grind, and getting to know me has seen the hunger that it's more than just here. It's more than just domestically, you know? So he put his name on the line and say, yo, he hit up guys out there, and we were working on that for like 8 months. We were supposed to go like 2 times prior, but it just didn't happen. Stuff didn't line up. But he was adamant about it. So this year, he said, yo, after your birthday, we out. Like, we're going. I already talked to them. They said February 9th, you're on set at Iris in Dubai. The big club out there. They don't even let local guys on there. You're going to do it. And he coached me on what they like. You know, they like a lot of Ampiano music. We don't really play that out here.
What's that?
Ampiano music is it's rooted from like Africa, like Nigeria, a few cities. And it's kind of like Afrobeats, but it's a little faster and more, how would I say it? It's vibey music. It's like Caribbean, but a little different touch to it.
Gotcha.
So, dope. There's a few guys that play it out here, but it's just not the culture here for them to appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
But so it was that. They love Afrobeats. Burna Boy's a god. And they love old school R&B. Mm-hmm. They love old hip hop. No hood shit.
No hood.
They don't fuck with that.
Yeah.
They don't listen to them bowl.
No, they don't know what that is.
I threw one on just because, you know, it's you know
it's
what I'm
you.
saying?
It's who you are.
Yeah. But so that's their vibe. And then, you know, a little slower. They're more vibey. It's more, the crowd is more interactive. They want those, that vibe, you know, that music to make them feel away and make them feel good. So he set that up.
How many venues did you do while you were out there?
I did 2. One, we went to Dubai, Iris in Dubai. Mm-hmm. It was on a Monday. And I had a friend out there that I met him here. He's seen my journey here, where I started. He moved to Abu Dhabi, and he put a word in for me to play in the spot over there, a little urban spot, fire spot called Atlan. And so I touched 2 cities in the UAE. It was dope. it was a great experience, and to touch upon like how I move in the business manner, that opened my eyes even more because there's a whole nother world out there. You know, we might get caught up in how shit is here in the U.S. and down the block in New York or in Chicago, but it's more. There's a lot more than that. So I went over there and I was like, wow, the way they operate, the way their services, the way everybody acts a certain way. What they listen to, the respect people have. You don't have to watch your back like that. You know, there's different rules and orders that are not in place here, or it's just not the way here. So it was great to experience that. And then, you know, Yusuf gave me a list of like that genre on piano music, and I did my own homework. So I would practice it, and I had it in my back pocket, you know, but I didn't really understand it until I went over there. Like how it really hits. Like, for example, to compare it, we're in the South. You throw on some Young Jeezy, some Lil Baby, some Old Plies, people are gonna go. That's the go-to.
Yeah.
That's their turn up. Afrobeats and on piano.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna do the dances. They're gonna, you know, like that's their stuff. They love everything else, but that is their go-to.
Gotcha.
So it was a dope experience and just a way lighter aura from everybody, you know. Definitely great. And to mention too, he gave me the blueprint. Yo, this is what they like. Do your homework. Put my name on the line. We were over there. I played that night at Monday Iris. The promoters loved me. And the staff loved me. And they're talking about bringing me back, God willing, in April, right?
Lo fuimos.
Yeah. So Yusuf had a convo with me after. He's like, yo, I'm not going to lie, Def. Like, yeah, you do your thing. I know you could do your thing, but I was nervous before you got on set. Like, fuck, all right, I taught him this and that, but we're across the fucking world. And like, I put my name up and I hyped you up. And what if you didn't do good? They're going to look at me like, yo, you hyped him up and he wasn't shit. And so I told him, like, you relax. I'm going to play well. That's my expertise. You do this, Eli does that. This is what I do.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna play well for you first, for your word, so they could trust you first. Yeah, I want to play so I could come back and shit, but that's not my priority. So he said, yeah, no, don't worry. I know once you started with that first song, I knew you had it in the pocket. I started with Yeah by Burna Boy. Yeah. That's what I started with. So he was like, oh, you got it. So it was a great experience. It's just lost for words. And we did mad excursions. We went to the desert. We went to the mosque in Abu Dhabi. Every day. Shout out to Eli. He planned the whole week. He's like, nope, we're doing this day. We're doing that this day. Oh, you're DJing Abu Dhabi? Here, let's get a car service. You're going to ride in the Benzo S580. Like, we wildin'. We're not in the States.
Yeah, I saw you in the desert. I saw you on camels. I saw y'all like...
Yeah, I felt like I was in the movie Aladdin.
But I saw y'all wearing the
I felt like Aladdin, bro.
Yeah, for real. You was riding the carpet.
I felt like Prince Ali.
No, that was, bro, like I'm telling you, like I told you at the beginning, like I was living vicariously through y'all. Like it was just watching your Instagram post was such an experience. It was such a vibe. Like I was not proud of just y'all, but about you. I wasn't just proud about you, but I was proud about y'all as an entity, as a company, you, Eli, Yusuf, like, you know what I'm saying? Like as Oni Group, like, bro, that was like, I was proud of y'all. I was happy for y'all. I was like, damn, that's the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because I
and you there, and you
I've seen
you work with us, so you even see it a lot more.
I work with y'all. I hear what's going on in the background, the chatter with your name, with his name, with the Oni Group name. You feel me? I hear and I see what's going on. You feel me? And you know, it's very, you know, it's bullshit. It's BS. Like, yo, like these people don't have.
That's the thing. You know what?
These people don't have nothing else to do. You feel me? At the end of the day, these people are DJing in the same places you're DJ. So how?
Look, you know what? Now I've learned, and I honestly, finally can say I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just DJing. Now I'll be minding my business half the time, and then people come to me, yo, you saw what that nigga said in his story, or this and that. Like, yo, that's about you. Like, what? Somebody said something? I was like, oh, shit. Well, I mean,
Cool.
bro, like, all right. I forgot about dude. Like, you know? It's And then especially now with this trip, it's like, yo, there's so much more out there. And then I met so many different people. I met people from Morocco, from Italy, from freaking Sudan, from other UAE cities. The DJ I played for before, he I played like mid set, and I had a closer after me. He was from Japan. Shout out to DJ Yusuke. Cheers. Uh, we got to talking, and he said, "Yo, don't worry, man. Like this ain't it for you. I'm from Japan. Don't worry. Send me your EPK. I'm gonna talk to dudes for you." It's like a whole nother world of. I just wanted to visit Japan. Now I could play there and visit. So it's like that trip even more establishes me and then like reinforces that I don't care about the local talk. I have to just let the work speak for itself. I could talk wild shit. I'm great at that, and I could do it right now. OD, but there's no point for it. I don't need to do that.
Let's talk about it. If you want to talk that, well, I'll say we here. We can talk about it. But if you don't,
we don't need to, because it's really not in my. It's a personal trait. It's not. I can't anymore because my business relies on it. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta let the work talk.
Okay, so that Dubai trip, would you say that has been one of, if not the greatest highlight of your career?
Definitely, because not only just DJing, but I didn't go like I said earlier, I didn't go 3 hours international. Like I went across the world, and I went to one of the richest, if not the richest cities in the world to play. Respectfully, I didn't go with an artist. I didn't go with a team. I didn't go for an event like through somebody else. Like it's through me. Yeah, my team formulated, but it's through my work.
Yes.
Right? So it definitely opened my perspective on like, just moving bigger, and that's always been my goal. I've always told these guys, yo, yeah, I do my thing locally, but there's a whole nother thing, and I want to adjust. Yeah, we could play great dembow, reggaeton, hip hop, trap, all that, but I want to learn different types of music. I want to be booked worldwide, and I want to be here today. I want to be in 2 weeks over here. I want to be there, and it's endless. Also, real quick, it's been a highlight, but also because certain people that were able to go over there and experience that, now there's a different respect. There's a different, now we can have a conversation because you experienced that. All right, you're not one of these guys. Let's say not to diss these guys, but you're moving in a way that I could
respect.
Correct. So now I'm on a higher level talking to this owner because I just made that trip. Because, okay, not any bozo could go over there. You're really working.
So you definitely seen a difference in the conversations and the business and
the
everything. The
posture, the composure, the body language, everything, Not that I look at it now like, oh, you were dubbing me before and I get... No. It's just, that's the natural game. You got to keep working and earn that respect from people, especially guys that are doing things.
That been doing this.
Yeah.
So last time you were here a year ago, you gave me certain goals and certain visions that you seen yourself. A year later, you experienced much of these things. You accomplished much of these.
I gotta watch that interview again. I don't remember what I said to you.
Okay, but you expressed to me that you had a certain vision and you wanted to accomplish certain things, and you have accomplished a lot of what you said, and you did a lot what you said. What are some of in this point of your career in 2024? What are some of the new milestones and goals that you would like to accomplish?
Good question. I want to keep going international. I want to keep learning different cultures, playing in different crowds, different venues across the world. Because, here you could play a certain way. This AFD, this club, this event, you could play a certain way.
This city, that
Correct.
town, this town.
But across the world,
different.
You gotta really be in your bag about certain stuff and be ready. And like I always say, like, DJing is a lot of things. It's how you look, what you wear, your photo shoots, your overall brand over the years. But to me, the first thing is how you play. Guys might say, "Oh, it don't matter no more. This and that." Yeah, because bro, you made it already. Like they don't care. They just booking you for your name. But guys that are coming up, you guarantee you go in a room and you play a certain way, people gonna be like, "Yo, who the fuck is that? I want him from our venue. I want him for this." Just off the way they play, make you feel, that'll open doors. Not if the nigga dripped out. Because he could be dripped out and bring 10 tables. You trash DJing, it's not gonna matter. You don't care.
Yeah.
They're
not gonna bring you back.
Yeah, that's not gonna bring you across the world or into bigger rooms.
So goals are being international. What are these? What are some of these international countries you are looking to touch? Anywhere.
If whatever comes to, yeah. But I would definitely spots that I would like to just visit. I would love to touch Spain, Europe. I'd love to go to London, China, Japan, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Africa. Like that's a whole nother ball game. I've been told like, nah, it's none of that American shit you gotta do. Like you really, it's like, so what? I'll do the homework. Let's go. Let's get it. Just teach me. I'll make a vibe out of it. South America too. I love to touch Colombia and play out there. It's just that's on this side of the world. I'm more looking like towards Eastern Hemisphere. But there's no limit to where I want to go with this. I'm hungry for whatever. Canada, I don't care like what it is.
Toronto, whatever.
Yeah, all that.
So, not saying that before this trip, your mindset wasn't on there, but you could say that this trip to Dubai opened a whole nother level of your mindset that it wasn't there.
Yeah, it opened up the.
Well, you experienced this.
Yeah. It definitely made it a reality, and I was like, wow, I could do this. They love me. I fucking flew 15 hours to this bitch. I'm down the block no more, son.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
So I'm going the right way, and then how there's just so many different people of different countries, and again, like I said earlier, we look at the story like, 300 people viewed it, but now there's more people. I just went to Dubai and played at Iris, and the guys there were telling me, yeah, we don't let a lot of DJs here get in here. I was like, what the fuck? I came from Orlando, Florida? I just, based off his word, bet. So people across in that area, in those countries, who knows where, looked at that and was like, who the fuck is this guy?
And you were celebrating your birthday.
Yeah. Late, because it was like a week after my birthday, yeah. We went weekend after my birthday. It was on Tuesday. That's such So they wilded it out. They like popped 6 1942s from me and all that. That was crazy.
That's awesome. That's a great...
That's love.
That's love.
For an unknown person. To them.
Yeah. Bro, I like, once again, I can't give you your flowers enough. I've seen you progress. I've seen you elevate. I've seen not just you, but just as a company wise, as Only Group, you, Eli, Only Group as an entity. Like I've seen y'all elevate. I've seen y'all start from 0 to where you are now. Bro, I can't give you and Eli y'all flowers enough. Yo, you guys have consistently worked. Have consistently put in the work to elevate your name and thrown tons and tons of party just in the city alone, not just now international, but just locally. I've seen it work. I've seen y'all put in the work. I've seen y'all do the job, and I can't give y'all flowers enough for that.
Appreciate you, dog. Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Thank you. For the ones that
I don't hear that a lot. Thank you.
You already know, my brother. It's nothing. I'm always here to give y'all the real.
And it means more because you're qualified to give that opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot, I might have had people in the past that have interviewed me or given an opinion, but it's like, yo, you just got here yesterday. You don't really know. And I don't blame you, but it's like, you got to really know somebody's body of work to give an opinion to an extent. You know what I'm saying? So it means a lot more that you've seen and you know, and you're in the streets and you're with us in the streets. You have other avenues of talk that I'm not aware of. That you know what I'm saying? So yeah,
absolutely. I just wanted to share that with you that I've seen the work not just in you but as the company itself. I've seen it progress. I've seen it grow. For the ones that are watching and not know where you at on a consistent basis, can you share with them where you at throughout the week?
Throughout the week, normally on
Tuesdays
we are at Eden. Only group Wolfpack Blue. We're at Eden. We like to have different guest DJs every week. Thursdays we're at Tier. Matter of fact, after this we heading over there.
Monaco Thursdays. You already knew.
You know the vibes. So real quick, after I mentioned the clubs, I'm gonna give you a little piece of like where my part of the owner group is. That, and then after party we have flow after. I love the after parties. Then I get in my element playing PR shit. Reggaeton, the trap, old trap. I love that shit. Fridays I'm at Mango's. That's my home on Fridays.
International Drive.
Yes,
Mango's.
that's a different vibe.
Yeah,
that's different. You get on that main stage, that's different pressure. You got 30 different cultures in there. What you gonna do? Can't do the shit you do downtown.
No.
What's up?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Saturdays we hop around right now. I do a lot of eating on Saturdays. I do Shikai on Saturdays. Sometimes we out of town. We do Tampa on Saturdays. We I like to keep it open to you know what I'm saying?
I seen you guys touching Jacksonville a lot. What's up with that?
Yeah, Jacksonville is my second home. Jacksonville. I DJ a lot in Trio, Jacksonville. Just recently, we was there last night. The owner opened up a spot. Shout out to Lazar. He opened up a spot called Cataluna Lounge. High scale, 5-star look. Spared no expense. Service top notch. Like top notch. I'm not talking about top notch. Like your server's right there. Your whole time you're eating. You need anything? Not even just your server. It's like everybody's asking, yo, you're good? You know what I'm saying? Beautiful lounge. I've been there. I've seen it since it was rubble. The sound quality is amazing. He spared no expense. He's very
meticulous.
On point, meticulous. They don't fuck around. He's not from here. We consider him foreign. So, you know, recently I just saw him yesterday. He was like, so Dubai guys, how was it? This and that. I'm like, oh, you know, I experienced it and the service is great over there. He's like, oh, so you finally know what I'm talking about. About you experienced it. America is easy and not the same and shit. So I'll be in there soon as well. They just opened. It's a restaurant by day. By night is gonna be a party. And elegant. So yeah, we're there like this. You know, we're gonna be involved in a lot of nightlife things, bringing big names to the city, putting Jacksonville on the map as far as elegance and big money. And you know, from when you drive up, there's a valet complimentary.
Right
you walk to the door, doorman, 2 of them. Thank you. Like already your vibe is positive walking into the door. And that's smart because you want to pull up. You don't want to fight for parking and look for parking. Because I'll be like, man, I can't find shit. I'm out. I'm going to just go get Wendy's. Nah, they'll take care of you.
Yeah.
So Jacksonville is...
Shout out to Jacksonville. Shout out to Trio Lounge. Shout out to...
Lazar
Lounge. Yes, absolutely. My brother, it's been a pleasure having you on this podcast, bro. This conversation has been so insightful, so great to have with you. Hearing your story, watching your story from the beginning to where you're at now has been, you already know, a pleasure itself, you know. And I want to thank you for coming again. Once again, I want to thank you for coming to the Let's Talk About It podcast, bro. Of course. This is your home. Whenever you want to come and have a conversation, bro, we're here for you.
Real quick, I've been asked by a few other people to, yo, when I have you out to Dubai. gave you the exclusive, and we've been talked about that.
Absolutely.
I put a little pressure on you.
Absolutely.
Pause. Like, yo, what's good with you? Like,
what
we doing this?
What we doing?
You know. Real quick, I wanted to touch on base about the Only Group thing and show another part of my touch in it.
Let's talk about it.
Real quick, just something subtle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, names of the party is a big thing. Right?
Yes.
Like, it sets the tone and, like, etc. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. The name is the focal point.
Eli's going to be like, shut up, nigga. But the names of the parties, most of that we have, I came up with.
Shout out to...
Yeah. So that's where the mind comes, and I do my research, not of here only, but I watch nightlife. So, like, Tell 'em Tuesdays, I came up with it. Like, nah, Tell 'em Tuesdays, bro. It's a fire name, and that's the vibe we bring, and it's both English and Spanish. Yeah. Like, people know about it.
Yeah.
Thursdays, I came up with it.
Monaco.
He was overthinking. I was overthinking. Yeah. I was like, yo, just name it this. It's a fire song right now, and both demographics play it. Mm-hmm. We had another party I came up with the name with. I'm not going to disclose a certain party that we're going to start soon, but I came up with a certain name. But I try not to overthink that. It's just a simple thing. So that's where my touch of, I know what names could just click and etc. That was it.
No doubt.
Kind of like, you know, we shifted, but it's all good.
No, it's all good, bro. Like, this is your platform. You can speak on whatever you want to speak for, bro. Like, once again, I want to thank you for coming on the platform. On the group, DJ Definite. I'm sorry, excuse me. Eli in the building. Bro, I want to thank you. I appreciate you, bro. Anytime you want to come in here and have a conversation, bro, we're here for you.
Let's do it. Next time. 6 months from now is going to be another conversation.
A whole nother conversation, because you're going to be a whole nother different side of the world. You feel me? I see that for you, and I'm proud of you. And let's get it. Let's keep going. Yes, this is your boy Loyal Lou, DJ Definite. This is the Let's Talk About It podcast, and we're signing out. You already know. Holla.